What's up? Welcome back to Southern Unscripted, where we talk a little heart, a little hustle, and a lot of laughs. I'm your host, Sarah, and I'm so excited to be back. However, we are going to talk about first episode. Ew. I so make myself cringe. I'm like learning so much. Going back into the editing process, I'm learning about the sound and the lighting and just things that I didn't know. And my first episode will probably go down in history of being the most horrible episode, but it's okay. Honestly, and another thing, whenever I was traveling the States, doing trainings, before I would train, I would have to talk about myself. And I'm learning that I literally hate talking about myself. I hate this bio of achievement and like, if someone else wants to talk about me, it's fine. I just hate talking about myself. And my first episode was basically me talking about myself because that's just how I got to get started. If you're new here, you need to know who I am. So, don't give up on me yet. Just hang in there. I am learning. This isn't easy. And also, I said I was going to probably post an episode once a week, but I'm probably lying because that's a lot. Editing is actually coming to me easy and quickly. I've been a photographer for 12 years, so it's not this foreign thing, but I do have a job. I do still work, and having to find the spare time to make sure I'm doing this, plus my job, plus, mom duties and wife duties. I was like, oh my God, I don't know. I'm just going with it. And if it works out where I can do once a week, that would be fantastic. But every other week would probably be ideal. But just hang with me and we'll see how this goes. And honestly, I'll hear from y'all. Whatever y'all say I want to hear or whatever y'all want me to talk about, I'm going to bring it. And I'm going to bring it with some spice and keep it fun. And that's where we'll go with it. So today we're doing sweet tea and hot takes. We're going to have a little gossip with some hot takes, and I'll close it with some business stuff because I just feel like I love training on that. Like I love talking about it, and there's so many people that are interested and then they just don't know where to go and where to turn, blah, blah, blah. We'll unpack that in a second. So let's start with some hot takes. So one of the hot takes that I really want to talk about is fitness in the gym. I literally hate when everyone is at the gym and there's no parking. And if you know me, you know I've always been the girly that's going to like root you on, get you to the gym. I share my gym workouts with people. I share my nutrition plans with people. I'm all about fitness because you want longevity in your life, right? But nothing pisses me off more when I'm like trying to get to the gym and I can't because everyone's parking at the gym. And I guess I mean it more like I've been committed and I go every single day. And then you're going to have Tom that's just going to show up on a Monday, and then probably not till 2 Mondays later. So, yeah. Okay, my dog came in here, and I had to exit him real quick. So yeah, be mindful. Like either commit and go to the gym every single day so you can own your parking spot, or get out of my parking spot. I'm just kidding. Get to the gym, cheering you on, but I feel like I'm the type of person that I need to get in and get out and then just be done. My husband goes spend hours at the gym all day long, so he's probably the person I need to get out of the parking spot. Okay, and then can we talk about P. Diddy? Shit is getting crazy. I've been going down this whole Hollywood hole for a couple years now, to the point that I've definitely read some stuff or went into open doors of things that may not be true or seem so unrealistic. But this P. Diddy thing is like really opening my eyes to some of those things that are true. Just kind of like, did he unalive some of those celebrities just to keep his name at the top in fame, or people in his music production to keep them at the top? And then they're having all these issues with the jury, and it's kind of crazy. Like, one jury got kicked out, one jury is about to get kicked out, one jury is said health issues. I can't even believe everything I read anymore, so please don't quote me. I probably should do some deep research before I have these conversations. But they were saying that there's one jury that has health issues, so everything's delayed. Then there was a rapper that came up, and the government's trying to protect the rapper's name. And everyone's saying it's Kanye. Kanye was basically doing the same thing they're allegedly accusing P. Diddy of doing, right? But here's my thought. I've always been a Kanye fan. Always. Like, I'm the black sheep of my family. I'm the one that's gonna, do the things. I was the one that got in trouble. Whatever. Okay. Kanye would always speak out and say how bad Hollywood is and how bad the things are behind closed doors. And he tries to protect his kids from all that stuff, right? But if he's the rapper that they're trying to protect, then what a mind fuck he made, because he's the one that's doing exactly that, if that's him. So I'm just kind of like, all these years I was for him because he was like calling him out when he's like kind of the one who's behind it. This is some movie type shit. Crazy. I can't. I'm glued to my phone because obviously I get my news from TikTok. I don't get my news from the news. That would be crazy of me. But glued watching it. I want to know what y'all think though. Like, I really want you to chime in on this. This case for the RICO charge should be ending within the next week. Oh, well, by the time this airs, I don't even know where it'll be. But I do know there's more lawsuits that he'll have to go to trial for. And so we're kind of just starting to unpack the very beginning. There's so much that's going to come out. So I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear what y'all think. Whenever this airs, tell me where we are updated and where we can go into this later on in our journey. Okay, the last hot take that I am going to cover for the day, and this might be a long one, but obviously it goes into fashion. If you know me, you know I love fashion, and I do have like do's and don'ts fashion rules. If you ever want to hear them, write that in. We will cover that, girl. But there's some fashion issues that are happening, and we're just going to talk about a few of them. But one is this super trending Labubu. People are waiting in lines for a Labubu. First of all, who came up with the name Labubu? Labuhu? I don't get it. Second of all, it's a little stuffy keychain with evil teeth. And people are like, look how cute my Labubu. It's not cute. There's nothing cute about it. It has evil pointy teeth. It's giving adolescent. Like, my daughter would probably want a Labubu, and I wouldn't be mad if she wanted a Labubu because she's 8. But when you have these grown adults putting Labubus on luxury handbags, on Hermeses, can you make that make sense? Who came up with this concept? And help me understand it. Did I miss something? Was there the boat that I missed? Would I ever own a Labubu? No. Would I ever put a Labubu on a handbag, a nice one. No, that's a hard pass. Would I let Marley have a Labubu? Honestly, I'm hating on this little Labubu, so the answer would be no. But if she was dying for it, or like all her cheer friends had one and she was the only one that didn't have one, then yeah, I would probably cave and be like, okay, girl. But also, you need a Labubu to fit in, you know? Yeah, no. The Labubu's got to go. The matching shirts, the matching Buckies, the matching t-shirts. We're going on a cruise with the family and we're setting sail with the family. No, stop it. I can't. I don't know what it is with t-shirts, but like I broke up with t-shirts a long time ago. I don't even like having t-shirts. Like I am very active in Mardi Gras cruise, and every year we get a t-shirt. I don't want the t-shirt. Like I don't like t-shirts. I don't wear t-shirts. T-shirts are not flattering on me or anyone in any way, shape, or form. Just so you know, like it's a t-shirt. You should wear that to bed. But then the matching. We're gonna match t-shirts. We're gonna match our hats. I hate it. Ew. I'm okay if you are like, we're doing a trucker hat day and everyone has like a customized trucker hat or like one that fits their personality. I'm cool for it all day long. But we're all going to wear a trucker hat that says last fling. No, that's a no. Absolutely not. Why is it do we want the matching thing? Like a theme is okay, right? But like, what's the matching thing for? Like what, roll call to make sure that we're all here, we don't get lost? Is that the thing? I don't know. But it's not working for you guys. The matching cups too, not. And the Stanleys, that is like everyone has their own Stanley. When you start to customize and put your letters on it, no. It's not giving unique. It's not giving being you. It's giving, I'm trying to fit in. It's giving, I want to be like everybody else. I don't really rock like that. Okay. So, but I want to hear your hot takes. I want to hear what you think annoys you. It could be literally anything: fashion, family vacations, your mother-in-law, your father, your brother, anything. I don't care. I want to hear all about it from you because this just isn't my show. It's our show. And I want to have fun with it. And honestly, like I have so many great topics, but it's always better when I can have a conversation with you. So I really want to know what you think on some hot takes, just some things that annoy you on a day-to-day basis, or, you know, the stuff that's in the news. Okay. Now we're going to shift gears to some business savvy stuff. And honestly, I love educating in this department, especially when it comes to like social media, confidence, getting out of your head. Those are the things that are so important to be able to use your social media if you have a business. I'm the type of girl that's like a figure it out as you go. Everything I've done so far, I have literally figured out on my own. Whenever I decided to become a photographer 12 years ago, I just picked up some courses on UL, like these online courses to teach me editing, to teach me Photoshop, to teach me understanding a camera and working in manual. But I've always been like teachable, always remain a student. And then these days you have YouTube University, like literally who needs college to run a business? You do not need to go to college to get a business degree. You can go to YouTube University and get a business degree. So don't waste your money. Now, I'm not going to knock college because I do think college is important. And I think there are things you have to go to college for. Certain things that you want to be, you have to go to college for. So, not knocking that. But if you went to college and you're going to work and with your degree and you're not fulfilled, you could literally pick up a side business. Social media, oh my God, the way that people are making money on social media. And it doesn't have to be just the average TikTok posting influencer, make money doing that. Like there's affiliate programs through social media, and you can use the social media to be an affiliate. There's so many things and hacks. A lot of businesses, and I'll just use Target as a quick, simple one. If you go on the Target website, you could literally scroll to like become an affiliate for certain things. Nike offers, my daughter actually did a Nike, like a test trial, to where they would send in new product and then she would have to try it, which was hard, by the way. It was like she had to wear these, and the shoes they sent were so fucking ugly. She didn't want to wear them. So it was like, it was a thing. But they have so many ways you can make money on social media. So you just have to figure it out as you go. But the number one thing that holds everyone back is confidence, like just the lack of what are people going to say. And it's crazy because someone once told me back when, you know, I was a photographer and I always never really mind being in front of the camera, like someone taking a picture, but we was going to make sure the hair and everything looked good. If it didn't look good, we weren't going to post that. One day I was just, you know, no makeup, walking around, workout clothes. Somebody wanted to take a picture and I was like, no, we're not taking a picture. And they were like, why? I'm like, because I don't want you to post it. And they said, well, you're walking around in public like that, so why would it matter if you post it publicly? And that had me thinking. I was like, wow. I literally walk around looking like shit all the time. People see me like that all the time. So what difference does it make if I posted it? It didn't. That thing shifted my mind to the point where I don't care anymore. Like I'll post looking goofy. I'll post my stomach roll is hanging. And you know what? That's the most relatable. That's the most where people are like, oh, she's just being her. Now, don't get it twisted. I definitely think some people judge me on the other end of their phone, but that ain't got nothing to do with me, and that has everything to do with them and how they feel about themselves. But once I gained the confidence and not caring, I just would post and post and post and post. And I don't know why people are interested, but maybe because I'm just me and I don't mind being goofy and I don't mind just being myself. That has helped my business, honestly. But I would, you know, it was a transition to like, there was a time in my mind where I was like, okay, I'm confident, da 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 da. But it was still scary. So I would post and walk away and not open the app or look at it until a long time, because you want the views and you want the acceptance, but you have to let go of that. That is the thing that you have to let go in business when running social media pages. Man, I run 4 freaking pages and this shit is hard, but I just don't care. Like, people see it. They see it. They see you. They don't like it. My best friends in the world see my shit and they don't like my shit at all. So like, you can't be attached to the likes, the views, the comments, although society has us thinking that because that's where you make money, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to get on a tangent about that, but just posting constantly. Don't worry about the likes. That right there is going to be the number one thing. Posting is your cold calls now. I always said your social media is your store. It's like your brick and mortar. And if someone goes to your page, someone heard about you, they go to your page and you haven't posted in 3 months, it looks like your store's closed. So they're like, oh, well, it doesn't seem like she's really active. She must not be doing that no more. They're going to go to the next person that is constantly posting and doing whatever they need to do. So I think it's important to constantly post. And not necessarily about your business, but if you want people to keep your business in the forefront of their mind, you have to also be open to sharing a bit about you and your life and what you do. And I know so many people who are so private, they don't want to do that. But the truth is you don't have to open up the door all the way. Like, you are the narrator behind the social media. 90% of the time, people are only sharing the good on social media. They're not sharing their hard times. They're not sharing that they cried this morning. They're not sharing the stuff that beats them down. They're just sharing the happy times. It's the same thing. You narrate. Like, if you want to protect your family at all costs, then share them minimally, not because you don't want to share them, but you're protecting them. Like, my household is very sacral. My family is very tight, and we stand by each other 24/7. So we'll never let anything come between that. If you go on our social medias, I don't share too much about, do I? I try not to, but they are part of my life. But in a nutshell, you're the narrator. You get to narrate your story. So whenever you go on social media and you start to bring people in and talk about your life and what you're doing to essentially let that be a funnel for your business, you narrate it. You say what you want. You share what you want. And how's that saying go? You fake it till you make it. Like, life is hard. But if you don't put yourself out there and try, then you're going to end up wondering what the heck, right? So yeah, I went on a social media tangent, but anyways, social media is huge for businesses, but I also am an opportunity girly. So one of my favorite things to do is network. It's almost like putting me in front of people without having to go meet people, if that makes sense. So typically on Tuesdays, I network all day long. I go from a meeting to meeting. I'm in several networking groups, and I just talk to people. I tell them what I do. I love sharing business tips. Like, I've built my own websites. I've built my own timelines, my own, several business plans. I've done my own brick and mortar. Like, I've been running businesses for 12 years at this point. So anything that I can share or add to somebody, I'm down. I love it. And then them just willing to take my advice opens doors for me. Like, me just having these conversations with them opens doors for me. And so honestly, this networking group led me to my business partner that I'm teamed up with right now with Dagny & Company. It's an interior design company. She is an amazing mentor and leader. And I wouldn't have gotten here have I not been open to networking and opportunity. So, like, I am an opportunity girly, and I don't want to say that I'll be doing this forever, because I don't know, but like, where I've landed right now, I feel really good about it, but I don't think this is the end. I think this is just stepping stones. My son actually inspires me so much. He started an Amazon business, and he kind of just joined a university to learn how to do Amazon. Well, that led to him doing Amazon very well. And so people would start asking him what he's doing, and he slowly started teaching people. Well, the teaching people outgrew the Amazon business. And so now he has a university. Shout out to AZR University. He has investors. He has a sales team. He has an entire business model plan. And whenever he started Amazon, he was like, this is it. This is what I'm doing. But it really was just a stepping stone to get him where he is now. And I don't think where he is now is the end game either. It's just the stepping stone. And so he inspires me. Honestly, that's why I'm here right now, podcasting. Because it's a stepping stone to get you to the next level. And I thrive with change. So like I have to change something in my routine, but in an uncomfortable way. Like I have to get uncomfortable. I always thrive when I'm doing uncomfortable things. And it is hard. And some days I want to cry. And some days I just want to break down, honestly. But what else would I freaking do? I don't fucking know. I would just sit around and twiddle my thumb. Like I already feel sometimes like I'm heavy on I missed the boat, like at my age, but I really didn't. I really am just getting started. Like the age was perfect. I done raised a whole grown man. So I'm just always open to trying things and having an open mind, knowing that this could take me somewhere. And you know what? If it doesn't work, I've learned so much. I've always learned so much from it. Kind of like, you know, when I was partnered with the nutrition company, which I miss the people a lot. I'm not partnered with them. Actually, I was talking to the company yesterday on the phone. I'm not partnered with them. It's just not the top priority like it was for 7 years straight. It's kind of at the bottom because I have all these other avenues, again, opportunity that just seemed bigger and better. And it turned out they kind of were. So that company was really just a stepping stone. For a long time, I thought that was the end game because I was just believing that. But it was not. It was just a stepping stone. But I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity because it has molded me into an incredible leader. I was not this good of a leader. And listen, I still have room to grow, but I was having to lead a team and an organization of hundreds of people with different personalities, and everyone has a different definition of hard work, work ethics. It looks different on everyone, trust me. I literally had to study with John Maxwell on leadership books because it was like, I don't freaking understand. If you want something, you go out and get it. It's not that fucking hard. But there's some people that are just like, I want it, but I'm scared. Well, I'm scared too, girl. So I don't miss having to, I'm so sorry, but I just don't miss having to navigate. I would find myself in these micromanage days where I'm like telling them what to do because it's like they needed someone to tell what to do, but they knew it was a business model that they didn't have to do what I said. So then they would take it offensive. It was just, I don't miss growing a team at all whatsoever. If there's anything I can count on and bet my money on, it's me. I'm going to balls to the wall, back against the wall. I'm going to work hard and I'm going to do it by my damn self. I don't need anyone, which is also not a good mindset to have sometimes, but I get it from my father. It was like, I'm just a hard worker. Like, I'm just going to work. Like, if I want something, I'm just going to do it. And I'm not going to turn around. Like, I've been wanting to do a podcast and I've been talking myself out of doing a podcast for so long and I'm pushing through. And honestly, every night I still talk myself out of it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You still have time to turn around. Like, don't look back. And all the investments I made, I'm still like, girl, how long you plan on doing this? Because it's a lot. But I'm uncomfortable. I'm growing from it. I'm learning from it. So it cannot hurt me at all. Right? So yeah. I think I lost my train of thought. All right. So anyways, we're going to close this out. Next week, we have, I say next week, but you guys, it may be every other week, every 3 weeks. Next episode, if you will. We're going to have a special guest. I'm super excited about it. I definitely want to do a lot of Houston locals. So if you have a specific Houston local that you love and you want me to bring on, write that in. Or if you just have something you'd rather me talk about that I haven't covered yet, or that you would love to see me bring to the table, write that in. Happy to do that. Like I said, this isn't for me, this is for us, just to talk and, be cool. That's really it. Thank you for tuning in to Southern Unscripted. I promise it's going to get good. And I will see y'all next time.